This is the video abstract of the article called Enhancing Learning with the Social Media, Student-Teachers' Perceptions on Twitter in a Discussion Activity by Victoria Marin and Gemma Tur. It was published in the Journal of New Approaches in Educational Research in 2015. This paper presents research focused on the educational experience of students using the microblogging platform Twitter for discussion activities in 3 groups in different teacher education programs at the University of the Balearic Islands, Spain. Since Twitter was launched, teachers worldwide have introduced it in innovative educational practices. It has been considered as the central part of a personal learning environment, PLE, and the driver for the empowerment of one's own network of connections for knowledge. In general, as for research, positive perceptions and outcomes are concluded recently on Twitter. For the educational uses of Twitter, some activities have been listed by many authors. Twitter hashtags are normally used in classroom settings, for example, to expand debate about content or to ask questions. The implementation of this technology-based task in a face-to-face class was introduced as an innovative experience to enhance student learning and foster participation in the context of formal learning. Student perceptions were assessed by means of a questionnaire completed by the students at the end of the courses. Based on a quantitative perspective, the main research question of this study is: has Twitter had a distinctive impact on student learning?
To answer this question and analyze in what way this impact has taken place, the following questions are considered. To what extent have students engaged in the debate on Twitter? Do students perceive a better understanding of the educational topic due to the debate on Twitter? Do students consider the educational affordances of the social media and in particular of Twitter for educational purposes? Data collected allowed the researchers to observe student-teachers' engagement with the use of Twitter for the discussion activity and its impact on their learning and the ambition of their future careers. Results also showed positive perceptions towards the use of social media in education and students' willingness for future use. From the average and median of the discussion activity for each group, it can be seen that in the smaller groups, the participation of the students was higher than in the larger group. It appears that the more tweets there were on a hashtag at the same time, the more difficulty students had to stay focused and follow the discussion. In the question related to the impact on the understanding of the topic and the different arguments of the discussion, the ratings were mostly positive. This online activity seems to have also had positive effects on the preparation of the performance for the face-to-face discussion activity. Finally, conclusions argue the implications for practice of the current study and highlight some issues for further research. Innovative technology-based activities can be useful to consider in order to overcome the passive role of students in the teaching and learning process. And the concept of personal learning environment can engage the use of technology for learning and expanding the possibilities of social media for professional development. So thank you very much for your attention, and feel free to ask any questions through our email accounts here in this last slide.